That one jaw-dropping fan reaction perfectly captured what millions were thinking the moment Jennie stepped onto the stage in New York. Dressed in elegant black satin, with dimmed lights and a cinematic backdrop of stars behind her, she performed a brand new arrangement of her solo track You and Me. But something was different this time. Her expressions were softer. Her eyes glistened with emotion. The choreography was more intimate, almost like a message, not to the crowd, but to someone watching from afar. And fans believe that someone is Kim Taehyung, also known as V from BTS. Before we unravel the hidden clues behind this emotional performance, make sure to like this video, subscribe to ANEMASEO TV, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our deep dives into the most emotional, mysterious, and buzzworthy moments in K-pop. Because what we're about to break down goes far beyond fan service. It touches on a quiet story that's been unfolding for years. Let's set the stage. Jennie recently took the spotlight in New York during a high-profile private event held in collaboration with a luxury brand. No press. No livestream. But short clips leaked online within hours, and what fans saw sent the internet into a frenzy. Unlike her usual bold stage persona, Jennie opted for a minimalist aesthetic. A single spotlight. Slow, controlled movements. And her vocals? Raw, filled with longing. It wasn't just a performance. It was a message. Taehyung, who is currently completing his military service and set to return on June 10th, has not been seen in public for months. But that hasn't stopped the whispers. For years, there have been rumors linking Jennie and Taehyung romantically. They were allegedly seen together in Paris. Shared matching accessories. Liked the same obscure art pieces. All dismissed by their agencies. But the timing of this performance was simply too poetic to ignore. Jennie chose to perform on June 2nd, just 8 days before Taehyung's return. Her setlist, curated personally, included songs that spoke of waiting, silent devotion, and unspoken feelings. One fan uploaded a now viral clip of her singing the lyric "Even if we can't be seen, my heart still knows," followed by a small, almost imperceptible smile. Mid-video teaser, but the biggest clue might be hidden in a frame most fans missed. Jennie's backstage mirror had a small photo taped to the corner. A blurry black and white picture. Fans enhanced it. And what they discovered is unbelievable. Let's talk about that photo. While Jennie was getting ready backstage, a staff member shared a 3-second story clip on Instagram. In the reflection behind her vanity, there was a grainy image taped to the mirror. Zooming in, fans were shocked. The figure in the photo bore a striking resemblance to Taehyung in his iconic Celine campaign photo shoot. The angle. The shadows. Even the collar. The original photo was quickly deleted, but not before being archived and analyzed frame by fan communities. Was Jennie using this image as a quiet form of support? Or was it simply coincidence? When asked about the show in a brief interview after the performance, Jennie paused, smiled, and said, "It was a moment I've been waiting to share. I hope it reached who it needed to." She didn't name anyone. But fans read between the lines. Now let's rewind a bit. In 2023, Taehyung and Jennie were both ambassadors for separate luxury brands but often appeared in the same cities during fashion weeks. Paris, Tokyo, New York. Paparazzi spotted similar hotel arrivals. Matching jackets. Shared playlists on Spotify that featured the same obscure indie tracks within days of each other. The industry has always brushed it off. But fans? They documented everything. Zoom in moment. Jennie wore a small silver chain during the New York stage. A fan with access to the HD footage pointed out an inscription on the charm, 100625. That's June 10, 2025, Taehyung's military discharge date. Could it really be a tribute? Or are we overreading? It wouldn't be the first time K-pop idols used cryptic symbols to express what they can't say out loud. Remember when Jimin included hidden Morse code in his album art? Or when IU wore a bracelet spelling out initials in ASL, back to Jennie. Her body language that night spoke volumes. She looked serene, as if relieved. At one point during the encore, she whispered something to herself off mic. A lip-reading expert fan claims it was the word, finally. Let's not forget the final visual. As she exited the stage, a soft golden light engulfed her silhouette. The screen behind her showed a blooming dandelion floating into the sky, a symbol long associated with reunion, peace, and wishes fulfilled. Not part of her usual stage visuals. And what about Taehyung? BTS's official social media hasn't posted anything regarding the event. But fans noticed that a private BTS staff account liked a tweet saying, "Some messages don't need to be spoken to be received." Speculation? Sure. But in the world of K-pop, silence can be just as loud. The emotional payoff is this: if Jennie did, in fact, use this performance as a tribute to Taehyung, it would be a masterclass in emotional restraint, privacy, and quiet devotion. In an industry where everything is scrutinized and every interaction analyzed, perhaps this was her way of honoring something real. Something private. Something sacred. But the story doesn't stop there. On the morning of June 3rd, a well-known New York street artist posted a mural featuring a faceless woman in a black dress holding a small bouquet of dandelions. Below it, the words "waited. Worth it" were written in delicate gold. Within hours, fans began connecting the piece to Jennie's performance the night before. Could this be a coordinated homage? Or perhaps a silent acknowledgement from someone close to the couple? Later that evening, fans spotted Jennie at JFK Airport wearing a casual hoodie with a single word embroidered on the sleeve, June. No context. No statement. Just a quiet reminder. Fans are now convinced that something more intimate and deeply personal is being communicated between her and Taehyung, a countdown not just to his return, but to something new. So what do you think? Was Jennie's solo stage in New York just an artistic moment, or was it a hidden love letter to someone finally returning home? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if your heart feels heavier after hearing this, and make sure to subscribe to ANEMASEO TV. Because in K-pop, the real love stories aren't always loud. Sometimes, they're written in silence, smiles, and the glow of a single stage light. And as always, keep watching closely. Because what seems like a performance might just be a promise.